Hey everybody, starting something super simple. Pretty sure everybody knows how to make tacos, but do you know how to make your own taco seasoning? Super easy, super straightforward, a handful of ingredients. I am making a relatively decent sized batch because I make enough for us to do tacos 4 or 5 times at one time, and then I just scoop out of it as needed. So we are gonna start with 3 tablespoons of chili powder. And I would like to make note that all of this is approximate. You are not gonna like keel over if you put too much or too little, okay? We're gonna switch over to the teaspoon. Pretty sure this is still sealed because we used the last all the old one. So we're doing 4.5, give or take, teaspoons of cumin. So 1. Dang, thing won't fit in there. 2. Well, we're gonna count that as the 3.5. 4.5. So we got that. 3 to 4 teaspoons of salt. We are going to do 4 because we like things to be a little bit saltier. So 1, 2, 3, 4 teaspoons of salt. 3 teaspoons of pepper. And this you can do less or more if you want. It's not making it super spicy. It's just what it is. We're doing 3 teaspoons of paprika. Whoop. Well, that's definitely going to be 1. 2, 3. Garlic powder. We're also doing 3 teaspoons of. So a lot of this is 3. 1, 2, 3. I went that a little under, so we're gonna go a little extra. Now, we're dropping to 1. 1 teaspoon of onion powder. And then we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of oregano. Now, you have the option to put a half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of red pepper flakes in there if you want to, or just a little bit of cayenne if you like things to be really spicy. We are more of liking the flavor, not really liking it to be super spicy. I make it in a container or in a Ziploc bag so that I can literally take it and shake it up. So we are going to take this, see that? We use about 1 to 2 tablespoons of this. I'd say probably 1 to 1.5 tablespoons per pound of ground beef. You can always add extra seasoning to it. You can't take the seasoning away. So I'd probably start with a tablespoon, half a tablespoon to a tablespoon per ground of ground beef or ground turkey or ground pork or whatever you're making your tacos out of. And then you can always put more seasoning in if you decide you want it to be more flavorful. Again, we probably use 2 teaspoons per pound, give or take. But it's pretty flexible because I literally will take this and just sprinkle some on there. You brown your ground beef, drain all the grease off, put it back in the pan with a little bit of water and your seasoning and mix it up and just turn it down to a simmer while it can make that sauce around that meat, and let it simmer for a few minutes, and ta-da, you have tacos.